He looks a bit like Norman Gunston. Did you ever see Norman Gunston?
Norman Gunston. Did he date Jilly in The Blacklist?
Norman Gunston date? No.
You know Jilly. She had tea with Raymond.
Yeah, that wasn't Norman Gunston. Norman Gunston was the guy. So you got a bit of toilet paper there.
That's right.
He used to put them here like that, and then he'd rock up to the Oscars. Hello, and everyone was going with his ochre accent. Australian accent, and yeah, he was pretty funny.
I'm pretty.
Do you remember it?
She's pretty. I'm funny.
Norman Gunston, yes.
Good
Right.
morning.
Hi, Leah.
I'm
Hi,
funny.
Daniela.
That's pretty. Welcome
Hello.
to today's show, Daniela.
Yes, and
Ivana.
Hello.
Ivana. That's right. Good on you.
Yes.
All right. Yasmin Maxwell
Norman
is
was
on the
funny.
show.
Yeah, he was.
Candace.
Hello, Candace.
What are you on? 3?
Zdenka. Hello.
Zdenka is here.
And
Candace is here as well. Wow, that is cool. Like, there's only a difference of one letter, like an A and an I.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
it's two different Candaces.
Oh, there's Candace and Candice.
Oh, right.
My Candice and your Candace sitting by the fire and shows up.
You like the topic. So what was the topic?
Today's topic is why do my, what is it, casual thoughts, what do my, anyway, why do my passing thoughts sometimes manifest so easily?
Oh, yes.
It's not your passing thoughts. Chris
Yes.
has joined the show.
Hello, Chris.
By the way, blaming your passing thoughts is like blaming the turn signal, otherwise known as the indicator here in Australia, right?
Yeah.
The ticking noise does not make you turn, right? Anyway,
Okay.
Pavlini. Stella Jim is
Hi,
watching
Stella
the
Jim.
show. So shall we tell them where to go and what to do, Richard?
Hello, Richard.
I'm rich.
Yes.
I love that.
Okay.
That's
Go to
right.
freeneville.com.
Why? Yeah, over 1,000 resources or so, even more. Yeah. We just put a new success story up there about manifesting a Range Rover or a Land Rover or a car named Rover or something like that. Really cool. Go check it out.
Yeah.
9 years, I believe. He tried for 9 years before buying the Feel It Real Power Pack. Then he got it the next week. Anyway.
The bike.
No, car.
The car.
Range Rover.
Okay.
Land Rover, something like that.
Cool.
Right, we got a Rover.
Hello, Peter Rundle.
Peter has joined the show.
Doug.
Meanwhile,
Hello.
Doug back at the ranch.
Yep. Go to manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right. 90 days of pure fun. I mean, just imagine a tiny little exercise each day, professional guidance, right? Email us once in a week and we'll say, yay. Don't email us every day, right? Am I doing the exercise right? Just freaking do it, right?
Yeah.
You got to get wet for a couple of days in a row and then, boom.
See what shows up.
That's right, because it's all about experience. It's not about answers.
Yeah.
You were trained. You trained yourself to settle for answers. If you have 2 pumpkins and 4 apples, okay, and you take 2 away, what do you have?
2 pumpkins and 2 apples.
Well, do you? But we just took the number 2 away. You still got pumpkins and you got fruit salad,
Oh,
right?
yeah, Tina.
Crazy.
Yep.
And they never taught us about the rule of 72. That's why everybody gets school loans, except for me. I did that once. $1,500. Took 3 years to pay back $1,500. Right, that was for the police academy. Anyway, Victoria.
Right.
And for the refunds.
Go to feelitrealfun.com.
That's right, Carrie. Welcome to the show.
Hello,
All right,
Carrie.
so Victoria.
Yes.
So these whole passing thoughts thing. Why is it that my passing thoughts manifest so easily sometimes? Right? So there's always a sometimes there. And like when I
try.
when I really try.
Really want something
really
bad.
want something bad.
Yeah.
I want something bad. I like wanting bad things. I got 2 bottles of scotch yesterday. $59 bottles of single malt scotch for $40.
Yeah.
Wasn't even on sale. Don't ask.
Yeah, no one can ask.
No one can ask
it
about
won't
that.
happen anymore.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, so Victoria.
Yes.
For Candice.
Yes.
And Wayne.
Yes.
And Paula.
Yes.
Who's watching.
She's watching.
Yes, we see you.
Yeah.
Would you like to read the Neville Goddard quote? I can make it big.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Cool.
Whoa!
I'll read that. Listen to your thoughts and you will hear God's words. A thought that is not felt produces nothing, but a thought producing motor elements reproduces itself.
All right, so you like...
Motor elements.
Yeah, motor elements. We'll get to that. Like, right? So remember, it's not about the rearview mirror or the indicator, right? There's something that makes the car go. It's called the engine. There's something that steers it, right?
That's
the
you.
operant power, that's you. Right?
Yeah.
Anyway, back at the French.
Hi, Joe without
Joe
an E.
without an E. I think I saw Laurel sneak in. I don't know where she is in the world,
All
but
right.
she's a sneaky bugger.
Where was she last time?
I don't know.
Thailand or somewhere?
But she's coming to Australia. Gonna bring some
Australia.
good smokes.
It'll kill ya.
Oh,
Not
enjoy them
much.
on the veranda. All right,
Yes.
so
Yes.
Victoria.
Yes.
So you like this food? What's it called? Thai.
That's my favourite food.
All right, so tell us about Thai food. If somebody never had Thai food, what would you tell them about it?
I'd say that it's a light type of food. It's not heavy and stodgy. I'd
Light,
say
not heavy.
it's the most flavour, I reckon, just about that you can get. Like
That's not telling me nothing. What do you mean?
Okay.
Like grass has flavor. You
yeah,
ever eat
okay.
grass?
So like, there's a lemon. There's often lemongrass type flavours.
The 8th grade girls
The
made me eat
sweet
grass.
basil, the Thai basil that they use. Oh my God, it's out of this world. It's delicate. I don't know how else to explain. You can have it with any seafood or meats and vegetables, but it's always
Well, where do we get this Thai food?
at a Thai restaurant.
Where would the Thai restaurant be?
And it's
That's
probably not
really-
even authentic Thai, because I know that happened with Chinese over here, that just about
Yeah,
everything you
fish
eat is not authentic. It's
Right.
just westernized.
So, but where is there a Thai restaurant? Like
Where is there? There's one right here in Montmorency. Here we go.
Montmorency? Now, this is where we're going to have some fun, guys. Ready?
Yes.
You can watch Victoria almost give you just some data. There's basil in it, rice. What kind of
Didn't say
container?
rice.
What kind of container does it come in?
Oh, if you take it away, it's a plastic container.
Now look,
But
that's
I like
now
being
watch this, watch
eaten
this,
there.
watch this. She just gave you two different kinds of thoughts. One without motor elements, plastic, but I like eating there.
Yes.
Right now, here's the thing, guys. Thoughts come from states. Emotions come from states. So you don't have to walk around being happy, happy, joy, joy, okay, all the time. Okay, all you have to do is notice what is the tail and what is the dog. The passing thought is the tail, right?
What is the tail and what is the dog?
Yes. So the passing thought is nothing more than a tail, right? So if she has an experience, and I've done this for 20 plus years. I've noticed that people do not notice what they're actually doing, and then they notice what they notice, right? Great example. So if we were sitting on the veranda, and you said, I had a passing thought about Thai food, and then, for some reason we went there, right? Now, there's two parts of the experience. There's the part where there's this little blinky bit for most people.
Where they see
Okay,
it,
that's a thought about. But before that, there's that. They actually enter into the experience about it. Then they have some thinkadoo, right? Mm-hmm. And this is the thing, okay? Catch God in a moment of anger, fear, frustration, being congratulated or congratulating, and you will know what is going to happen in your world. This is from Imagination Fulfills Itself at freeneville.com.
Cool.
So I want you to get how cool this is. It's never the passing thought. The passing thought is a virtual thing, right? The food is a physical thing. Both are just things. But if she has a moving enough experience, right, where she's actually experienced.
So this is the ignition type series. Is that what
Yes.
we're saying?
Yep.
Okay.
If she actually has the experience, by the way, that doesn't mean she has to remember having the experience. That doesn't mean that she will force the experience. All she has to do is have the experience and not dig it up. That's the cool thing. Most people don't realize when they're having the experience, though. So they don't know. I didn't imagine that. Well, yeah, you did. That's the cool thing. You imagine something that set it all in motion. You experience something that set it all in motion, including that passing thought. It's never the passing thought. The passing thought is the tail. What we want you to notice is the dog. And to notice the dog, you literally have to discover how fast you are. And you can't discover how fast you are if you're going right. I'm going to do a Feel It Real session to counteract the dumb shit she said in 4 hours. Okay, so what am I going to imagine in 4 hours that's going to counteract the dumb shit she said, right? Meanwhile, right, I could, you get it?
Yeah.
It's never about, quote unquote, the dumb shit she said, right? It's about me right now experiencing what I choose. That's how you discover how fast you are. If you really want to go slow, in 4 hours I'll make a vision board. And when I make a vision board, right, I'll get the glue and the paper, and I'll try to find photos that counteract what she said after 4 hours, unless I forget, right? That's how you stay slow.
Right.
Right? Here's what I want you to notice. How fast are you? You're what wags the tail. You're what drives the car. But if you're noticing the tick, 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 and you think that's what's turning the car, it's not. You gotta be willing to notice faster. You gotta be willing to notice earlier and stick around longer. When you do that, again, first 2 weeks of Manifesting Mastery, set the stage for that. Anybody done that eye exercise, right? Set the timer, right? There's a reason why we put that in there as well. Okay?
Oh, what's that?
Oh, you remember that one.
I remember the exercise.
I'm not going to describe it here.
All right.
Right? So here's the thing. About every 18 seconds, you imagine something. Most people don't realize that they're doing this every 18 seconds. Pretty much every 18 seconds, you're going into the state akin to sleep. And if you were here, I could show you this. If I was shooting video, I could show you this. If you watch her, you'll see it. Right?
Of me falling asleep.
We do this all day long. And it's in that little moment that you have the experience. It's as you come out of it, you have the passing thought. So, one more, right? Mm-hmm. Somebody write this down. Mm-hmm. Okay? If she experienced the best Thai food in the world last night, just imagine that you have. Okay? Tell us about it.
Well, it was being actually at the restaurant, and it was almost like all senses. I heard the sizzle plate. Like,
tell them about the food. Don't tell them about what you imagine.
Oh, okay. I can't. Sorry, I lost it.
Sure you can.
Huh?
Sure you can. You have an experience, you tell people about it. You wouldn't fucking believe how good it was. The first time we kissed. You get it? I can tell you about that. There's an experience that I can tell you about. Bob said just feel it. There's an experience I can tell you about. But it's not the telling you about it that makes it happen. If there's an experience and you have a thought about it, you're basically just telling yourself something about it. You get it? But without the experience, okay, if I talk about our first kiss and I experience that and tell you about it, that's one thing. A kiss is defined as when two human beings, their lips touch each other. Apparently it comes back to when we were gorillas, because when we were gorillas, that's how we swapped food. How we swapped food when we were gorillas, right? That's called being a Mr. Hypothetical and historical and so on. Instead of, if you really feel that kiss, you'll end up kissing, right? If you don't, hypothetically, kissing came from when we were apes. I once saw an ape in a zoo. You're familiar with this thing called a zoo. What do you think about zoos? Are they good or bad? If we didn't have zoos, the pandas would probably all be dead. Yeah. But since we have zoos, we still have 6.
In the world.
But should we not have them in zoos so they can procreate? Or will they all die without zoos? Let's debate that for 4 hours and never kiss. You get it?
Yeah.
There's the difference. Okay? So when you have an experience and you experience a report about that, okay, that's one thing. And if you have an experience and you experience that report about it, Willie has joined the show. Okay? You know, as long as you don't dig it up, it's going to keep going, right? You'll experience the report and the meal. But if you hypothetically talk about Willie's wife makes the most wonderful food, by the way.
Yes,
right?
She does.
Now, we could talk about the paleo diet for 4 hours and bore everyone to tears. Or I could point you at Tessa's Instagram page and you'd go, good God. All right? Tessa's the reason why I manifest cheap pork. Because I go to the store, because I look at Tessa's thing and I go, wow, right? And I go to the Kohl's, Willie, and I walk in and it's like, today we are getting belly of the pork. And I walk in, and Trudy's in there, and she goes, "Good chunk." And I go, "What'd you do?" She goes, "I just marked that down." I said, "I know."
It's mine.
Right?
Yes.
And I wait for her to mark the next one down, and I take it. And the next one, and I take it. And Victoria says, "Why did you buy all that pork belly?" Well, it's 70% off, and it's Tess's fault. You talk to Tess. Right? Don't talk to Willie. He'll just punch you.
Yep.
Alrighty. Meanwhile,
Yes.
so motor elements, guys, don't pay attention to the tail. By the way, tail, T-A-I-L, T-A-L-E, right?
Yes.
You tell yourself a tale.
It's like the data.
Data about kissing, data about the food. But if you watch whenever she's just trying to even give you the data about her favorite food. By the way, I bet it's easier for her to give you data about pizza than it is about Thai food.
Definitely.
See-
I'm not really into pizza that much.
So tell us about pizza. Let's go across.
Well-
See the cheese on it.
Yeah.
You like it.
Yeah, you like the white. You
Yeah.
like the white anchovy pizza. I do like the white anchovy pizza.
Watch how she moved.
Yeah.
Right? Thoughts about pizza versus, wow, I thought about a pizza. The thought was produced with motor elements because she started experiencing my joy of white pizza. And yeah, you know what? I like it too. Right? She moved into it. You get it? Kissing's what we're missing. Oh, nice one, buddy. Very nice.
Hello, Jose.
All right. So, any questions, any comments, any thoughts, Victoria? Are we clear as mud today?
Clear as mud.
Clear as mud. We've got a special friend that would enjoy that.
Yep.
Anyway, clear as mud.
Apparently came from my heritage, that saying.
Really, your heritage. I scatter my genetic heritage in the garden when we cut my hair.
Great
Heritage.
greats way long ago.
Oh, yeah?
Apparently to do with,
So your people made this up?
I made it up. Someone Mudd, double D, John Edward Mudd or something. Yes, was a
But-
doctor. And was it Napoleon? Someone got...
Mud was a character on Lost in Space. Somebody Google that
Well, Mudd's my long lost relative
in the future,
in the past.
in the space.
Yes. Okay.
All right, everyone.
Yeah. Into space. Yeah. Lost in time, lost in space. There I went for 15 seconds. I'm back. Right.
Welcome to the show. All right.
Okay.
It happens so fast. Yes, it does, Gilligan. So,
Yeah.
how do you stop digging up the seed? How do I stop digging up the seed? Cool. You're going to dig it up. Okay? I am not a fan of imagining... Yeah, Neville said the state that you most commonly return or most often return to is your dwelling place. I want you to notice how fast, or I want you to notice that you dig up the seed faster, first 2 weeks of manifesting mastery. Okay? I want you to notice faster when you dig up the seed so you can have a giggle about it and dive back into your dwelling place.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the key. I get people all the time that say, you know what, I'm imagining never digging up the seed and I feel so frustrated.
Yeah.
How's that working for you? Right? Yeah. I want you to notice how fast you can dig it up so that you can replant. And at some point you stay there. Okay, really simple. Awareness of being is God. Consciousness is the only reality. There's where we're playing. Not must stay there. Being determined is the only reality. Persistence is God. Right?
I will force it into being.
Think about Genesis. Ready? In the beginning, da-da-da-da-da, God said something. Boom. Now, it's not the words. If you look at the etymology of that word, it's not speak, right? But in the beginning, God was aware of something. I wonder what would... Boom, right? In the beginning, there was an awareness.
You probably just wanted more playtime and more playmates.
More playtime, more playmates, absolutely.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so,
Yeah.
shall we go to the dog park, Victoria?
Yeah.
You're going today.
Yeah, I'm going today.
This
I went
is
to
great.
yoga yesterday, so
That's right.
today I go
The
to yoga later. Will you wear the toilet paper to the dog park?
Probably. Yeah, it works. Otherwise, I'll bleed all over my shirt. And then you'll say, "20, you've bled all over your shirt again."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yowie.
Yeah,
Okay. Sorry, Frankie.
Sorry, Frankie, we're leaving.
You've just arrived. We're about to go, but you can watch it on 20's personal timeline.
That's right.
In a
Or
few
in about
minutes.
4 hours or 8 hours on the other thing.
FeelItRealFun.com.
That is the rightness.
But
By the way,
before we go,
before we go, Victoria always wants to say something to you. She wants to tell you not only where to go, but what to do. Right? Oh, 3 times 2.
3 times 2, that's right.
That's right. By the way,
16.
you'll notice she doesn't have just a passing thought about these things. Passing, oh yeah, maybe I'll talk to her about out someday. But she experiences a motor element, some joy in this. There's a memory of telling you about it yesterday and having fun, right? So, motor elements, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, Heidi.
Heidi.
Sorry, we're just about to go. Looks like
But you know
you've
the
just
questions.
joined. What'd you learn? What'd you learn about you, and what was your best bit?
That is the rightness, everyone.
Yes.
Meanwhile, back at the French.
Back at the French, go to freeneville.com.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Why?
Because there's just loads of stuff there.
By the way,
Just
freeneville.com is a website. There's a guy there. Okay? Passing
a
thought.
guy there
There's
waiting on
actually-
the page.
Yeah, right now. Right? Okay, versus like, dude. Right? Or, I just had this passing thought. Right?
Yeah.
Different. Anyway, sorry. French.
Join us in manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right. Oh my God, it's good fun.
And for the refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com.
All right, we are going to the dog park. It's going to be an amazing day.
Yeah.
I've got one coaching call.
Have you?
Yep.
Oh, on Thursday.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
he does.
9th.
Yep.
And
Okay.
that's it. So let's go find those puppies.
Yeah. All right.
Love you
See you
guys.
guys tomorrow.
Lovely day,
See ya.
lovely way. Look at all the love.